Hi, this is Kevin from Naples, Florida, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a review on this King Pro satellite for your RV. Okay, so we've been using this with our RV so we could get DirecTV, and it's just a satellite, and I guess there's different ways to mount it, but this satellite here is like $400 to $600, and then you got to get the tripod. That's like another $100 if that's the way that you want to mount it. The tripod comes in this nice carrying case right here, and that could be extra money as well. And as well as the satellite comes in this carrying case. And you can also store your coax in there and the parts that you're going to need. You are going to need a 110-volt outlet in your RV and a place to hook up your coax. And what we do, this is a Reflections model Grand Design, and it just hooks up to your cable. First, you'll plug this into a 110 outlet, and then you will hook this up to your coax input, and then you'll be able to start programming your DirecTV. Now, what will happen when you plug this in, you're going to get some different color lights. And until this goes green on here, then you're not going to be able to get your satellite. So what you're going to do is hook your coax up from right here, okay, which is just your black cable. You're going to hook that up to there. You're going to plug it into your input here. Then from here, you're going to go into your camper with this one. And you're going to plug it in. And then it's going to start auto programming. What this does is it'll try to find your satellite. This gray dish inside of this black tinted window, it will spin around, okay? It will spin around and it'll go back and forth until it finds your satellite. Also, it will go up and down tilting. So it's basically going to tilt up and down. It's going to spin around. It's going to find your right satellite in the sky. And as soon as it finds that, this box here that I was showing you is going to give you a green flash, okay? And if it doesn't, within a few minutes, just hit this reset button. And as soon as that gives you a green flash, you're good to go with your signal, as long as you got everything hooked up inside of the RV correctly. But this isn't really an installation video. This is just a review. Now, you cannot have trees blocking this. If you put this under some pine trees like this, you're not going to get a signal, or oak tree or any other tree. So it's got to be out in a clear view. That's why we go camping with our fifth wheel. We usually carry like 50 foot of cable because you might need to move it in front, to the side, to the back. We've even set it up on top of the roof and just strap the tripod down. But you cannot have any obstructions or this is not going to work. So until that green light flashes on your modem over there, you don't have a signal. And like I said, you got the satellite here, which just sits on the stand, okay? And then you got the stand. So like I say, you're probably $400 for this, and then you got your stand for $100, and then you got your bags. So all together, you're probably all in like in the $600 range. So this will also work with Dish satellite. However, we don't have Dish. We have only ever used DirecTV. But apparently the King Pro will work with Dish as well as DirecTV. Okay, now how this sets on here is just 4 bolts. There's 2 on the sides, there's 1 in front and 1 in the back. And it's just an easy bolt on to this tripod. It's not hard. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a kit just to mount it to the roof. But if you're going to remain portable, which is what we did, we just kept this in a bag and kept the tripod in the tripod bag, and we just threw it in the RV. And we set it up every time. And that enabled us to get our DirecTV with our RV. And here's the part number we were using, KOP 4800-C0. That's our part number. And this one was manufactured in 2020. Part number may have changed since then. This is now 2026 when I'm filming this video, but your part number may have changed. Okay, now you are going to need a subscription from DirecTV if you want this to work. It's only like $7, $8 a month. It's not that much. So you're going to need to have that. And then if you want your DirecTV to work, you're going to need to have a box. Usually they'll send you a box for free. But you got to have a box just like the one on top of your TV in your house. You need one of those for the RV, and that goes along usually with your $7 a month subscription. They'll just send you the box, or maybe they'll charge you for it. If they do charge you for the box, that's going to be another $100. But to get the DirecTV, you're going to need the box. Inside, like what you find in your house, you're going to need a satellite, and then you're going to need a cable to go from here to there, which is no big deal. It's just a TV cable. And it just looks like this right here. Okay, this is a TV cable. And get it 50 foot long at least so you can move this thing around. Because like I said, if you don't have a clear view of the sky, you're not gonna get a signal. And same thing with clouds or thunderstorm. If you get a severe clouds and severe thunderstorm, it's not gonna work either. Just like at your house, same thing. So, but we used it with our RVing, and it did work as long as we had a clear view of the sky. It can be real touchy to set up if you've got trees around. If you've got trees, even half coverage of trees, it may not work for you. So that's why I say get the extra long cable, or even set it on the roof of your RV and strap it down temporarily if you're not going to mount it up there. Okay, so we've got it hooked up over here. We put it to the input on our splitter. We plugged this into the 110 volt power strip. Got your input in here. We ran your other end down here. You can see this little light flashing in here. So it's starting to think. Okay, so you see you got that light there flashing. You're going to hit this button right here. Okay, as you can see, it's spinning around now. It's going to try to find its signal. And you can hear it running. It's going to narrow you in on the best satellite for you. And it's just searching right now. And we're down in South Florida. Usually for us, it's like southeast, I think, is usually the way it points for us. But it's going to be different depending on where you're, especially when you're camping in a different area. If it's taking a while, it's not finding a satellite, you can just move this thing a little bit. Sometimes you just got to move it a little bit because there's something blocking it. And let it try again. It takes a few minutes for it to find its satellite. Okay, it didn't like spot number 2. So we just give it about 2 or 3 minutes at each spot until it gets the spot that it wants to be. We're going to try it over here in front of the RV and see if it'll find its spot there. It might take 10, 15 minutes to get it set up, but once it gets set up, you should be locked in. Okay, it's starting to flash green now, but it's going to end up its solid green here in just a minute. Okay, so once your solid light turns green, you are good to go. If it doesn't turn green, it just remains flashing green, just move the satellite around different locations around your camper until it locks on. Like I said, if there's severe thunderstorms and heavy clouds, it's not going to lock on for you, so you got to wait till those storms pass, as well as trees. If there's a lot of trees around, it's not going to lock on for you, so make sure that you have no obstructions. So there you have it. That's your King Pro satellite. That's how you set it up, and that's what you're looking for. And if you want to subscribe, we're going to have a lot more videos coming out for our RV. We've already got some videos out for the RV, so be sure to check those out. This here is a Grand Design Reflections, and we've got how to fix the slides and some other videos that are important to you. So be sure to check those out. If you like it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. This is Kevin from Naples, Florida.